double shoot. You're not supposed to wake up. Obviously, thank you for pointing that out. It doesn't matter. Either way, you'll face your consequences. What do you mean by what consequences? You don't recognize who I am. The horns, the hooves, the sharpened and deadly monstrous teeth. Humans, these days pay less and less attention to the supernatural forces that run the world. Next you're going to tell me something even more ridiculous like it's past Christmas already. Or I'm just a bedtime story treated like fiction now. It's been quite a while since I've decided to collect after all. What? Those are both true? You have got to be kidding me. Of course they are. The jolly red fat man is the one with the real attention during the season. Do humans even still believe in Santa Claus? So it sounds like that is more dependent on who I talk to after all. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. Humans are always itching to forget things that terrify them. I remember when humans not only believed in me, but knew for sure that I was real. Oh, the feast I would get to have each year back then used to be enough to fill my stomach and more. Sometimes, I would even get to save a little snack on if I needed to hold myself over for the next season. What's that? You thought Krampus only harvested young ones? No. I am a terrifying supernatural creature in your eyes, but my values don't extend so far from you to only eat your helpless young. If I had gotten here just a couple of days ago, you'd have been on my plate this year. But I got here late. Lucky you. You get to try again and hope you won't see me next year, when I'll make sure this little mistake doesn't happen again. The mistake that was getting here after Christmas. And not only that, it's almost New Year's. My sense of time is twisted from how long I spent in that darn cave. I love my cave. Please don't assume otherwise. It's just too easy to lose track of time and day when I'm hiding out from harsh climates by giving myself absolutely no view of the outside. The harsh winds and snow would freeze me otherwise. If I had gotten here when I was meant to, I'd have hunted you, chased you. You would have woken up with my open maw greeting you, springing you into action. Realistically, you don't look like you would win, but there is a game I'd like to play with it. My prey gets 12 hours, 12 exactly and no more, to run away and attempt to keep their life. Escape me for all 12 hours, and the second time is up for you to earn your freedom. If I catch you, though, well, My stomach has been far too empty for far too long. You won't know who I hunt. Isn't that told in the bedtime stories? You haven't heard of the bedtime story since you were a child. That must have been a very long time ago. Well, since humans won't do it for me, I may as well do it myself. At least one person knowing the truth about me is one more person than before. I hunt people who end up on the big red man's naughty list. You know, the one who brings you presents if you're good, if you're not, and you're awful enough. Well, I'm the repercussions of that decision. I can't tell you what you did to get on the naughty list. That's private information that only you know. Only you can change it. I'm just the entity who sends a message when you've gone too far with it. Not to mention, there's a wide range of classes you could be looking at. If you did a small naughty thing, but did that small naughty thing repeatedly, you might end up on my list. And if you've done it too many times, or maybe you're a horrible person who did one big awful thing, it's just not up to me to know that. You know what you did? Well, most humans wouldn't be willing to even admit that much. I'm almost proud of you. I just don't think humans are something to be proud of at all. Otherwise, maybe you could fit that bill. You hurt someone. Don't make me laugh. Humans don't care enough about each other to repair their wrongdoings. It's too late to fix things with your friend now that I'm here. I suppose you'd be right to say that. Since I got here after Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, you do technically have another year. But don't get so cocky. I'm not bound by the rules either here. You might have a chance because my time is past due, but I could choose to kill you all the same. Your soft throat would barely provide any kind of resistance to my claws. Just look at how small it is in comparison. There it is. The fear written across your face. I want so badly to chase you. But don't worry. I won't. Oh, now you're worried. You didn't seem so worried when a strange, non-human creature wandered in through your unlocked door in the middle of the night. And you barely even jumped when I woke you by mistake. What makes you care so much about this person you hurt? It couldn't have been unintentional. You don't end up on the naughty list for mistakes. No. You were trying to hurt this person. You had to be. For that one thing to get you on this list, I'd bet it was something horrifically vile. Don't laugh. I'm not being funny. I may not be human, but I still have a conscience. I still need social interaction. I just don't have the particularity where the socialization has to be received by another conscious being. That'd be a tough one to get yourself removed from the naughty list. After that kind of argument, you'd have to make up with them 3 times over. And wow, I didn't know human insults could be so harmful and ruthless. If I didn't know any better, I think I admire your intensity. I really hope that I'll see you next year after all. What? Don't look at me like that. I can't paint it clearly enough that I'm here to kill you. Telling me what you got there has only made me hungrier. What I think of you, my opinions of you begin and end with how fun chasing you will be, and the flavor I think your flesh, blood, and bones will grace me with. I have no personal investment in this emotional endeavor of yours. Fix it or make it worse, however you will. It's not my job to watch. I just reap the sowing. I can't answer that directly. My age isn't easy to measure. That's before adding human years to the equation to begin with. Defining my existence into a concept you would understand. I have existed for hundreds of years. I've seen the world bloom and die. I've seen what humans do to it. Watching the damage gets me excited, so the ones causing it. Who knows? With such gigantic fish to fry, I may not even need the momentary snack you provided me in comparison. I'm not calling you small. The kinds of monsters who end up on my list aren't typically like you. They're barely able to be defined as people. It's more like cruelty wearing human skin. When people like that are hunted and consumed, their horrible negative energy feeds me well or unwell depending on how much they have. Someone who stole a few small bills once every 2 weeks for an entire year won't fill my stomach nearly as much as someone like a serial killer. The more evil they are, the more energy I get from eating them. Very perceptive, using information from earlier to ask me a new question. I would say that grown humans containing more capacity for evil is a big contributor. The biggest reason that I mostly hunt them now, though, is an observation I made long ago one Christmas Eve. It wasn't very long before this. The last time I left my cave. 5 full human years ago. I was around a day early to look around at my pickings. There was a commotion on all sides, and wherever I was, one voice would pull at my head to the right, and immediately another would pull me to the left. I saw a girl walking with her mother along the way. Both of them were supposed to be hunted that year, but I couldn't pounce quite yet. It was still only Christmas Eve after all. So, I watched. What I witnessed disgusted me. A man sat along the street where these two were walking. I noticed his coat wasn't like everyone else's. His had holes, rips, and dirt spots covering it. I wasn't even sure this man was any warmer with that coat than without it. He shivered in the wind and shakily held out a sign to everyone who passed him. "Please, spare what you can," it said. This man wasn't someone I was hunting. The two who I was hunting, the ones I had spotted, were walking straight past him. This child, still following her mother, witnessed the vile cruelty of humanity before she was allowed to walk free of her mother's hand. The mother saw his sign and threw it into the snow. I heard her yelling something about handouts as she did. So I decided it would be worth it to follow these marks and see what the mini monster was going to do. She later saw another child fall, and with it went his hat. Instead of helping the child stand up or gathering his hat for him, she just told her mom she was glad it wasn't her in the snow as they continued on. I don't know what it was from that moment on. Something about it, though, showed me that human children are just following their parents. It's when they become adults that the cruelty is deliberate choice. Since that day, I've taken more pleasure in feasting when I know it's someone who doesn't have a chance to change. It's easier that way. Yes, I've heard humans prefer that too. Still as perceptive as ever during our talk. Yes, the dawning does mark my time to leave. This was interesting. I hope I never see you again, kind stranger. Good luck out there. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Hello everybody, this is Mushan ASMR, and I hope you enjoyed that script called Krampus is Coming for You. This was done as a Secret Santa type of gift from a good friend from a mutual server named Nyx. They did this for me for a present, and who was I not to record and do this for the New Year's as a New Year type of audio to end it all of 2025 going into 2026. Going forward, I am going to try to stream as much as I can through January, but I know near the end, we are probably going to be changing barracks rooms. Me and the people I'm here with are going to be changing to a different building, and we're probably not going to have internet. So I might be able to record still and maybe just put it in my drive and then, upload it over my phone. Possibly that might be a possibility. But we'll see how that goes. But I know streaming is probably not going to happen until at least March. So it's going to be about a month about a month before I can stream again. Hopefully I will also have some new models coming to streaming as well. I know I've been showing off a few models, but I've had some models in the wings that I'm kind of waiting for equipment so I can actually use it. So you might see that next year or in 2026 or in January. We'll see. We'll see how I test it out, how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this script. If you did, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and let me know how it is. And, you know, especially the person who wrote it, I'm sure they would love to hear all the good comments of how well the script came out. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a very awesome New Year's. I hope you complete your New Year's revolution resolutions. I can talk, but yeah, I hope you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is in your time zone. And stay wholesome, my friends. Happy New Year. Bye bye.